It's just that the energy here is beckoning and welcoming, and it is just so interesting that the spirits are calling. So, we are about to start our paranormal investigation in front of the historic Stanley Hotel, and we're about to check in. Let's go scare some ghosts. I'm getting a very sad, emotional, almost overwhelming feeling from a female presence. It's going to be interesting tonight. So, I just felt a presence of Freeland Oscar Stanley, and he felt like he was welcoming us or beckoning us to go ahead into the Stanley. So let's see what we get.
Shall we? Does it feel different?
Yes. You can feel the heat coming off from the summer sun, but what else do you feel, Bryson?
The warm energy.
Warm, loving, good, calm. You can hear my voice, I'm getting emotional. Here we go.
Here we go.
Walking into the Stanley. This is the road we came up on.
Damn.
So that's what it looked like. That's what they had to travel on.
Sheesh.
Here at the Stanley, they have a lot of mirrors. Now, just an FYI, the indigenous people, when mirrors were invented, they say that the mirror was magical. And that's why in the vortex, you have mirrors on every wall along with pictures. And you have mirrors here and mirrors here. So we're about to feel the energy. So, Lord Dunraven was the previous owner who built somewhat of a mansion or a lodge, but it was a hunting sporting lodge. And unfortunately, he nearly decimated the elk population. But thanks to F.O. Stanley, he actually repopulated the elk and started a hatchery and built a lake, a dam, a power plant, and it fed the electricity to the Stanley and Estes Park. In fact, the Stanley is the first hotel in America to have electricity.
Dang.
Now, we're standing in the vortex. With the mirrors coming this way, it's good energy, but also it allows the ghost to make an appearance. Alright, so, entering from this part of the hallway to this part, which is the main staircase, the grand staircase, there is a shift in energy. Over there it's heavy, over here it's light.
More calm over here.
Yes.
More, less pressure.
Yes.
That makes sense.
We have pictures. There's actually a spot here. I just went through a ghost.
Right here?
Hey, come here. It's gone. It's weird. The feeling I'm getting is the air's thick. Best way to describe it is if you could take a knife, cut it, it would be hard to cut. It's very heavy.
Very stagnant.
Yes. We're about to enter our room, 432. Or not.
For one, I think it's weird that the fucking bathroom light's on.
Yes, it's almost as if they're here to greet us. And that's the feeling. I would call it, in this room, a lot of spirits. I'm getting a man, I'm getting female. I'm getting them. I'm getting at least 2. And I keep getting Emily, and the guy's Emmett. So I'm getting a lot of E's. And I'm hearing welcome. So they're welcoming us to Stanley. There's a little girl here, and I'm speaking to her now, and she said her name's Violet. And she just told me, look at my hair, isn't it pretty? And she has a little black hair. What are those things called that girls have? It's very pretty. She is, how old are you? She's telling me she's 7 or 8, so she spent at least 2 years here at the Stanley. Her mother worked here because we're on the 4th floor, so this used to be the nannies and the staff had children here. So that's where Violet comes in, and that's where her mother was a staff member here at the Stanley. That's probably the woman that I picked up. Oh, I picked up a woman earlier, her name was Emily, and she's from the 20s, and very proper is the way she presented herself to me. And then the guy too, Emmett. So that's what I'm getting as of right now. This is gonna be fun. Feel the energy here. Let's step in front of the mirror and see what happens. Here's your heat.
Oh, right here?
You don't stop. Feel, what do you feel? Do you feel as hot as you were on the stairs? Holy shit. 217. Right behind you.
Oh shit, bro. Oh yeah.
Don't video. Snap a picture.
Right here.
Come on, you guys are coming with me now. I'm gonna do this by myself anymore. If I'm sacrificing somebody, so do you guys. And the other 2 are Paul and Lucy, both of whom are going to go clean out the basement. But they keep them up really quick. Oh, sorry, to go along with this one. So you see. I was going to come down, do a little investigating after hours, along with a friend of mine, though he never showed up.
I just saw them.
So, hi John. Okay, maybe Logan's already in here. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough and then get out. I just turned on my spirit box. Just so
You want flash or no?
She's up here. I'm getting
Lucy?
Yes. And she's sorry, or there's sorrow. And I want to cry. I mean, that is how. And I'm getting goosebumps. She's passing right through me. Is there anything coming up on video?
Not here.
Right.
and naturally, as one does,
There's somebody up there.
he said his wife, huh? I like that. Just remind me I'm here. She of course agreed, so I mean, this can hit the coffee. So very small thing. Our more famous spirits here at the hotel. And there is a lot of myth that surrounds her. The truth of the matter is that she comes from 3 words. They eventually make it down to this room. And they start asking questions. Is there a spirit here with us? And they do get a response. What was that? Did you see something?
Yeah, I saw a white shadow.
You saw a white shadow?
Yeah.
Or where'd you see it?
It was like right.
This is the picnic room. The village room is right next door. We'll be going there next.
Were there cigars smoked in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Some people say that they see a face in that spot. In the restaurant, you can kind of see the eyes, below it, the nose, and below that, almost like a beard. And suppose if you take a photo of it and zoom in, it can become quite clear to some folks. We already talked about. Then there is Katie, Matthew, and Emily. And Emily seems to be the one most prevalent.
That's what I picked up. And I keep getting Emily, and the guy's Emmett, so I'm getting a lot of E's.
First, I would not want to play against me.
His sister was a good
Never play
photographer.
against a magician.
She's the one that took this picture of freaking Oscar Stanley with one of his violins that Emily's brother made.
So this.
I'll bet.
Now, unfortunately, his name is Pierre. He's a baker. Now, when the San Hotel was being built, it took about 200 workers. 3 years we had to set up dynamite to build it. And what they could not blast through in the ground, they used as the actual foundation. It is called.
Alright, we're out here about 2 hours until sunset. Things are feeling a little more active than yesterday. About to hit the pet cemetery. About to see where else, we are led. To the right, it's our boy right there. That's our boy.
Hey!
Oh, just
Didn't you say your name was Jim?
Yep.
See, I remember. What about Mr. and Mrs. Stanley's home? It's private.
Yeah, no, it's actually now a museum for tours and stuff.
Oh,
You have to look up Stanley or StanleyHomeTours.org. I believe
Okay.
this website.
So why did they change it from mustard to white? There's a particular reason.
They just didn't care for the color. And we did not care for the color.
Oh, the pet cemetery.
Yep.
Stanley's originally picked yellow for the hotel as it was the most expensive color, and it is rumored that they put gold flakes in the paint. Now, when it comes to the white paint of the Stanley Hotel, this was actually not a color chosen by the Stanleys. This is a color picked by Joe Emery in 1935, the second owner of the Stanley Hotel. The reason for them picking white and changing from yellow is unknown to us.
And so there's Comanche right there. And the Stanley Blues.
Is that
Elise back there. I said, I don't know if we have a. Oh, there's Cassie. Middle.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Center back.
No. Oh, for luck. Wow. Or also for the River Styx.
River Styx, what?
Greek.
Yeah, I know what the River Styx is.
The River Styx is the river.
Achilles heel. You got dipped in.
To the underworld. You died. You were picked up. I forget the name of the guy, the boatman.
Yeah, ferryman or something like that.
Something like that, and then he carries you to the underworld, and so the river Styx.
And part of the ceremony is they would put two
Coins on the
coins
eyes.
on the eyes to pay for the passage.
Did anybody die here on the property with Larry Lawrence?
Not that I know of. The thing is the hotel could very well be a vortex area where spirits does come to visit and leave as they please.
So that could be true. So, are there any pets here?
Yes,
Um,
possibly.
is your name Cassie? what was the cat's name?
Comanche.
Is Comanche here? No movement at all.
I mean, to be fair, it's a cat.
Is
I do
Comanche? That's odd. Is Comanche in the concert hall? Huh. Have any questions, Jim, about
No.
Comanche?
Not that I can think of offhand.
Tonight, is Jim going to be contacted by any of the spirits of the Stanley Hotel?
Come on, guys. I have a tour to give.
Yeah, come on now.
Wow. That's interesting. Are we going to experience any spirits at the Stanley Hotel? Maybe? Interesting. Want to give it a whirl?
No, I'm all good, man.
All right. Thank you for showing us. I don't feel like there's any pets here. Where does Cassie like to roam?
Lodge, mostly.
The lodge. Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard of Mineral Wells, Texas? There is a hotel there.
All right.
It is called, what was it?
He's picking up his aura.
Mineral wells?
A doctor went there with his wife who was terminally ill, and he said that the the mineral water there cured her.
It's miraculous.
Yeah, miracle water. And so a bunch of people flocked there and everything. The issue is that water there actually had lithium in it,
Oh, God.
Jeez.
which drives people insane, causes them to lose their hair.
Actually, guess what? Mrs. Stanley's here now.
Okay.
I feel her presence. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm getting goosebumps. All right, Mrs. Stanley. What do you want us to know? It does like what the Stanley has become, or known as.
Okay.
And
She was very much into the spiritual stuff of life.
and one other thing that she's telling me, how often does the piano play?
You would have to ask the front desk that. I know.
The piano's going to play within 1 to 2 days is what she's telling me.
Okay. I will have to tell Cole that. He'll freak out.
That's what she's telling me, so thank you. It might... Oh, the newspaper you said about the
yeah.
lodge.
Yeah.
She actually did that?
Yeah,
Scratch at the door?
Yeah, she would scratch at the door.
And have a newspaper in her mouth.
Either a newspaper in the mouth or she would leave it at the door. I've heard different reports.
That's because Mrs. Stanley is saying she'll make an appearance.
Okay.
So just...
Yeah, I'll
you
keep
have
that in
one
mind.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I keep seeing Cassie's picture being taken.
Yeah, I'll take pictures. Yeah, no.
I'm just wondering if she'll actually make an appearance.
Yeah.
That's what Mrs. Stanley's telling me. Thank you, Mrs. Stanley.
Jim does amazing tours. If you come down to the Stanley, you definitely want to get a tour from this guy. 100%.
The information's phenomenal.
Highly recommend.
Thank you very much.
King, when we went up to our room, we were greeted by Emily, some guy named Emmett. And
I've heard of Emmett. I'm not
Okay.
exactly sure. I don't exactly remember where, but I've heard that name before.
and a little girl named Violet.
And I heard Violet.
You have or haven't?
I have not.
And so they greeted us, they welcomed us, is the message that I got. And then sort of after that, they kind of went away. I wish we would have EVP'd, taken some pictures.
Yeah.
But Lucy, she's around, and every time she comes in contact with me, I want to cry.
Yeah.
Sadness, heartbreak, it helped me.
Yeah, we were doing a spirit box session with Lucy at one point. Well, not me, but one of the other tour guides. And she asked, Lucy, did you really pass away in the cold? And we got, no. Do you remember how you passed? We got, yes. Do you want to talk about it? No.
Do you think she wants to help me? Do you think she wants to be helped crossed over?
That I do not know.
All right.
Because the other possibility is there's also something negative in that basement. And when it becomes active, both Paul and Lucy go quiet.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, I've had one time where I was in the basement in Lucy's room with Michael, one of our other tour guides. We had a spirit box going, and we were just sitting down, and we asked, how many spirits are in here with us? Because we're getting a lot of different voices coming through.
Wow.
And we get clear 8.
Interesting.
I asked, what's one of your names? And we get a whisper of Lucy. And then over by the bathroom, we hear a very audible growl. And we're like, that's not Lucy.
Definitely not.
So